Good day everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Murad Saeed, and on this video I'm going to show you how to replace this little piece right here. This is called a steering wheel damper, or we call this the electric steering wheel damper. Now some of you, what in the world is this piece for? Well, today's video I'm going to show you what it's all about. If you own a Toyota that is equipped with electric power steering, there's this little cylinder that's inside a dashboard, like a cylinder, and in the side of the cylinder are these little things in there. These are like dampers in there. And then what happens when these things worn out, it makes some ridiculous noise inside your dashboard, and you're probably thinking, oh, there's something wrong with my suspension, I need to inspect it. But when you go for an inspection of your suspension looks fine. There's nothing wrong, right? But you're trying to wonder where all this noise coming from. But on this, the problem is these things that's inside your dashboard that is worn out. So, and on this video I'm going to show you how to replace this. This is a big procedure, and I'm gonna show you like the noises that you're gonna hear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm on this 2016 Toyota Camry, and then I'm gonna drive this car to show you an example of what noises you're gonna hear. So stay tuned. All right, so let's listen to this sound. You hear it? Keep driving on the rough road. It only happens when you're on the rough road, on the rough surface of the road. So now we're on the smooth road, you don't hear it. See, right now it's quiet. Sort of quiet. It just if you hit any, like right now, it's a little quiet, but you only hear a little bit. So alright, so I'm still on the smooth road. You can hear like a little bit of it, that noise. It's just like really annoying. Look, we're not hearing it. Just listen. So now we're gonna come to a rough road now. Sounds like you're losing something with the suspension, but it's not your suspension. It has to do with the dampers that's inside that is worn out. Yeah, you may think there is something wrong with your suspension, but it's not. There's this noise that's inside. But how you tell if it's out of the house? Well, it's easy. You just roll up your two windows and then drive on a rough surface. If you hear that noise, that's the sign of that you need to replace this damper. Satan entrance here now. And then we're gonna go back to my house and then we're gonna get started on it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you step by step on replacing the steering wheel damper. But the most important thing is that you must disconnect the negative battery, because there are some certain parts of the airbag system needs to be disconnected. So always disconnect the battery first and give it like about at least 10 minutes for the airbag system to de-energize, and then we start the procedure. So stay tuned. We need a couple of tools to work on, and wear a big hat because it is a sunny day out there. If you're working outside, if you're working in a shop, you'll be okay. Okay, so all right, so stay tuned for this video. I'm gonna get started now, so I'm gonna grab some of my tools and we should begin. Okay, so the first things first is, before we disconnect the battery, we're gonna start the vehicle and we're gonna rotate for this hidden screw right here, because we need to take out this hidden screw. There's one here. And there's another one here on this side. And that's about it. And then we're gonna center the steering wheel properly. So make sure it's nice and center for so you don't mess up the angle steering system. Now that we turn it off, make sure your chair is all the way in the back, and I'm gonna bring this down a little, like so, and that's about it. Next step is we're gonna disconnect the battery. Okay, well, now we're gonna disconnect the battery. I prefer you disconnect both of them. So to always you disconnect the ground first. Press it aside, and you disconnect the positive. There we go. Put that aside. Now the battery is disconnected, so now we just wait for 10 minutes and then start the procedure. Okay, the second procedure is we're going to remove this plastic trim here, because we want to get access to the two bolts. There's a hidden bolt inside there and another bolt around here somewhere underneath here, and then that should help me to remove this cover here. So let's get started. We'll gently pry it off, gently. There you go. Well, I can't work with one hand, so I'm gonna need two hands. So well, just stay tuned with me, guys. Hold on. So as you can see, we got the panels off on this side. Now here's an axis of the 10mm bolts, and also there is a Phillips screw right there, as you can see. So we're gonna take these off, and then we should take out this panel right there. So, but before you take out, after you take out the two screws here on this side, but before you take out this, you take out this panel first by using the plastic trim tools. So I already pop it out, so we're gonna take it out gently. Then we're gonna rest it on the side over here. And then now we should just take down this whole panel. Hold on, guys. Okay, as you can see, we took out the hood latch here. This is it right here. Just have to pry it out, and we put the cover on this side here, as you can see. So our next step now is to take out this airbag module. So we have one bolt here, another bolts, and a couple of bolts on the other side. And then once you take out this airbag module, you want to bring it down gently because there is a wire for this airbag module. So stay tuned as soon as they bring it down. Alright, so as you can see, we got the airbag module off. And then when you're taking out the airbag module, there's this OBD latch that is connected to the airbag module. It's simply just use a flathead and then just push these two tabs and pry it out. And then here's this airbag connector for the airbag module. You just pull this yellow tab and then pry it out gently. And that's about it. So our next step now is we're gonna take out this the brake switch here, and after that we're gonna take on these two panels. There's a bunch of connectors need to be disconnected, so stay tuned. Okay, so now we have a bunch of connectors need to be disconnected from the steering wheel here. And then after that, we have to take out these two mounting bolts for this wire harnesses, and then we bring this thing down. As you can see, we got the brake switch is connected, and we got the covers off for the steering wheel. So now we continue on removing all of the connections for the power for the entire power steering thing. So we disconnect all those harnesses, and then we'll show you how it looks like. So stay tuned. All right, so far it gets all the wire harnesses out. As you can see, there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 harnesses. As you can see, these are little connectors that goes into what you call the clock spring. This is the clock spring system that is behind the steering wheel. And also we got the cover off. So now our next step is we're going to disconnect these two wires here. We need to take out this air duct right here. And then after that, there are 4 bolts that are holding the steering wheel column. So there's one, there's another one someplace here, there's 2. There's 3 here, there's another one, and there's another one all the way right there. As you can see, right there. So after we do all of this, take out this air ducts and disconnect, we're going to bring this whole thing down. So stay tuned for this part coming up, because I only have one hand holding the phone, and I'm gonna need another hand to do the job. I only need 2 hands to do the job. So sorry guys, I'm gonna show you all of this. So you know, this is the procedure we gotta do. By the way, this thing right here is called a BCM, if you want to know. This is all the gateway essentials here. So there's a code I can say, gateway something something. You look on this, and you want to know about a BCM. This is a BCM right here. Okay, so you want to know everything about the parts of the car, I will tell you what they're for. Okay, so let's continue on with the show, please. All right, so as you can see, we got the whole steering wheel down after this long battle. As you can see, this is a mess. You have to go through and replace just this little part that is making a bunch of noise. That is ridiculous. So anyway, now we have everything down. Now this is the part that you need to take out. So you don't take out this screw, no. You take out that screw. There's another one behind on the opposite side. You can reach it with the ratchet. And there's another one over there on the other side, right there. It's behind. Just feel for it. No, actually no, it's right here. There are 2 of them. But the big one is the one you need to take out. I think it's like looks like a 10 millimeter. Yeah, it's a 10 millimeter because this is an 8 millimeter. So this is a 10. Let me see if I'm correct. There's a 10. No, it's not a 10, it's a 12. Yeah, it's a 12mm bolt. So feel for the 12mm bolt and you take them out. This is the 10mm, so you don't take out this. You just take out this side only. All right, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause for now and then take it out and then show you that piece I was talking about. Okay, as you can see, I got the cylinder thing out, and here is this little piece I was talking about. As you can see, all the green stuff that's broken pieces, that's what's causing that noise. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this piece out, get some compressor and blow it out cleanly, and then we're gonna install the new one. So as you can see, here's this side by side. This is a new one right here. That's a new one here, and this is the old one that's damaged in pieces. So let's put these things back together with a new one. But first one, we need to blow all the remaining pieces that is on the side, and then we're gonna put some of the white lithium grease on it to make it last longer, and then install everything together. So let's get on with the show, guys. All right, so right now I'm taking a break from this hot water. OMG, and I'm all sweating. Look at me, sweat like hell. Yes, guys, this is why you need to drink a lot of water for this job, because we're working on the hot sun today. Okay, as you can see, I have the new part installed, all cleaned up, and I put some lubricant around it so that way it lasts a little longer. So now the next step is in reverse process of how you take it out. So starting out by putting this back in there and install these 3 screws, and then after that we're gonna lift up the entire steering wheel column, put it back on each mounting points right here. There's 2 on the front and then 2 more on the back, here and here. So we're gonna hold it up because you're gonna need one hand to hold it and the other hand to screw it in. It was screwed in tight, and then after that we put back all the wire harnesses and the covers, and we should be on this job. So stay tuned, guys. All right, so as you can see, we have everything reinstalled. I have the steering column back up, and I mounted all the 4 screws on each point. Now next, we're going to reinstall the HVAC air ducts. Just it's easy to connect. There's the tabs here on each end. You just mount it up and snap it in. Should be that hard. Now after that, we're going to reinstall the brake switch and all the wire harnesses all together. So we'll keep it posted. All right, so we have the wire harness for the power steering module is installed. Brake switch is installed. Next is going to install all the wire harnesses to the clock spring, and then mount the mounting bolts to the steering columns. All right, as you can see, we have all the harnesses all connected, and it's pretty straightforward because every connector for different outputs, and it's like alphabetical order. It's very simple. You got 1, 2, 3 here, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 and 10 behind there and here. And it's just one way. You can't mess this up. It's just one way. Very simple, very simple. And then after that, you just mount up the 2 bolts here, one here and one on the other side, and that's it. And this part is done. We're almost halfway through. And now what next is to install is the airbag module with the OBD connector. And after that, we put this big piece of cover, and then that's it. And then we'll show you after that. So stay tuned for another video, which is it'll be in one video. So we'll keep it posted. Just say we'll keep you posted. All right, as you can see, everything is back into installation. The airbag module is back on. We have all the harnesses. OBD is plugged in. The harness for the airbag module is plugged in. And then you want to do this while the battery is disconnected. It's very important. You disconnect the battery first before attempting doing this kind of job, because you're taking out all the wire harnesses off the steering column, the clock spring, and the airbag module. So you want to be careful. Always disconnect the battery first. So as you can see, we're almost done here. Now we're gonna put back this big cover, which is over there. This one I'm pointing at, and put it back. Reinstall the hood latch, and then we'll put back this piece of cover right here, and then the rest of the steering wheel column back up, and then try to install the battery, and then go for a test drive. So we keep it posted. All right, so we have a little trouble with this cover. Maybe I want to turn on the engine and then swing the power steering to get these things back together. You know, when you deal with plastic, it makes your job a lot harder. So we'll figure out how we're gonna fix this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna install this last piece here on the side trim, and then the job is officially 99.8% done because of this one here. So we'll keep you posted on what's going to happen. All right, as you can see, now we have everything back installed, plain and simple. The side trim's installed, all the panels are installed. Now the steering wheel column is installed properly, how it should be. And it's installed for you. Just check the other side. We get the battery connected, as you can see. The battery is connected. So now the next step is we want to take this for a test drive and see how quiet it is. So now the job is done now. So now we're gonna go for a test drive and see how it sounds like. And just fingers crossed. So we're gonna start the engine. Let's put on some AC for this hot weather today. And I think my mom needs to reset her time as well because we disconnect the negative battery. So let's go for a test drive and see how it sounds like. All right, let's go for a test drive. And as you can see, the sound has gone away. No more of this noise. See that? And that is the issue of the steering wheel damper that was damaged a lot. If you look at my previous videos that I just showed. And it's nice and quiet, very quiet. No more grug 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 or this guy. This is nice and quiet sound. It's like the steering wheel feels strong again. Now here I am on a rough road, and as you can hear, the noise is not appearing. As you can see, it's nice and quiet. It's very quiet in here now. No more rattling, no more of this annoying noises, and there feels nice and quiet now. And what's even better, the steering wheel feels stronger. Yeah, it does. It feels a lot stronger now. So I call this fixed. This is 100% fixed. Alright, you guys, so this job is done, and the noise is gone for good until for another, I don't know how many miles, but the job is fixed. Anyway, you guys, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Love you all. And I'll post you some more videos in the future. But I'm gonna post another video. It's about my brother's vehicle now, because now he has a leaky AC in the evaporator, and it's for the Nissan Rogue. It's a 2018 Nissan Rogue, and I'm so surprised at how this is leaking out from the evaporator. It's only 2018. It's still brand new. But anyway, because I did a diagnostic of where the AC is leaking, and it's leaking on the condensation. Because I put a green dye on it, and then it's leaking out green dye in the evaporator. So that tells me the evaporator has a leak. So I'm gonna do a video, and it's gonna be like a couple of parts of video I'll be doing in the future, maybe like next month or so. So we keep it posted on all these upcoming videos. And also I want to thank again for all the people around the world for subscribing to me. Thank you all. I love you so much. And as always, one love. Take care of each other, you know, and then watch out for what's going on around the world with all war and all this stuff happening today. And yes, the people of Palestine need your help. Guys, need your help. People, listen up. Palestine needs your all help. Please give them some support. Send some humanitarian stuff to them. They don't have no homes. They've been thrown out. Israeli people are I don't know. They are so bad, like evil. Anyway, love you all. Take care, and one love, and enjoy your day. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.